Yesterday, they texted you back instantly. Full sentences, exclamation points, maybe even an emoji. Today? Okay, sure. Yeah, 1 period, 2 words, 0 warmth. And your brain immediately goes, they hate me. I said something wrong. What did I say yesterday? Let me replay the entire conversation. Every word, every pause. They're done with me. Should I ask if they're okay? No, that's needy. But I need to know. Your stomach's in knots. You can't focus on anything. 6 hours analyzing what you did wrong. Plot twist, they were just busy, tired. It had nothing to do with you. But your nervous system didn't get that memo, because for you, that tiny shift felt like a survival threat. If this sounds familiar, you might be experiencing something called Rejection Sensitive Dysphoria. And no, it's not about being too sensitive. It isn't just insecurity taken to the extreme, it's neurological. Your brain processes social rejection the same way it processes physical danger, real pain, a real threat, and hardly anyone talks about it, especially if you have ADHD. Let's start with what RSD actually is. Rejection sensitive dysphoria equals extreme emotional pain triggered by real rejection, obviously, perceived rejection, you think it happened, maybe it didn't, criticism, even constructive, disapproval, even imagined. Notice the word dysphoria, not sadness, not annoyance, dysphoria, a profound, unbearable discomfort, physically painful. Here's what it feels like. Physically, chest tightness, nausea, uncontrollable crying, literal pain, not a metaphor. Emotionally, overwhelming shame, instant hopelessness, everyone hates me, the urge to disappear. Cognitively, obsessive rumination, replaying the interaction 10,000 times, catastrophizing, my life is over because of this one comment. And here's the part that destroys people. The trigger takes seconds, the recovery hours, days, sometimes weeks. However, most people don't know this. RSD is a symptom of ADHD. More than 80% of people with ADHD experience it, and there are 2 theories explaining why. First theory, emotional dysregulation. ADHD brains struggle to regulate emotions. All emotions are felt with greater intensity. Joy is more intense, anger is more intense, and rejection, it feels 10 times stronger than it should. Second theory, a lifetime of rejection. Children with ADHD grow up hearing phrases like, "Why can't you focus? You're very irresponsible. You have so much potential, but..." Years of this create a heightened sensitivity. The nervous system learns that criticism equates to danger. Consequently, by adulthood, even a minor comment is perceived as an attack. But here's the nuance. RSD is not the same as social anxiety. Social anxiety is the fear of being judged. RSD occurs when judgment, whether real or imagined, triggers physical agony. The 2 conditions overlap, and together they create a person who completely avoids social situations simply to sidestep the trigger. And this shows up in ways you wouldn't expect. People-pleasing to the extreme. You cannot say no because rejection is intolerable, so you over-apologize constantly. You abandon your boundaries to avoid disapproval. You overwork to prove your worth. Compulsive overachievement. If I'm perfect, they can't reject me. You become a workaholic, chasing approval until you burn out. Total conflict avoidance. Someone says, "We need to talk," and you have a panic attack. You avoid difficult conversations. You stay in bad situations because leaving feels like rejection. Sound familiar? Here's the part nobody warns you about. RSD doesn't just hurt in the moment. It dismantles your life. Your relationships suffer. You need constant reassurance. Do you still like me? 24/7. Your partner gets exhausted. You sabotage the relationship because you perceived rejection that wasn't even there. Your career gets limited. You avoid risks because failure equals rejection. You can't handle feedback. You quit jobs over one comment. You underachieve to avoid criticism. Your mental health declines. Constant emotional roller coaster, depression, anxiety, and in severe cases, suicide ideation. RSD is directly linked to ADHD suicide risk. This isn't dramatic. This is documented. But this is what makes RSD dangerous. From the outside, people think you're overreacting, that you're being dramatic, that you're going too far. From the inside, you're experiencing a neurological response you can't control. Your amygdala is screaming. Your body is flooded with cortisol. You aren't choosing to feel this way. And since most people don't understand RSD, you start to think you are the problem. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe there's something wrong with me. But what if there isn't anything something wrong with you? What if your nervous system is simply wired differently? RSD doesn't have a cure. You're not gonna get over this with a mindset shift. You can't build thicker skin. Your nervous system is wired this way, and that is not weakness. It's neurological reality, but it is manageable, not through tips, through awareness. Step 1, name it. I'm having an RSD reaction right now. Distinguish between real threat versus RSD amplification. Naming it reduces its power. Step 2, reality check. Gently ask yourself, what actual evidence do I have? Or am I interpreting based on fear? If my friend experienced this, what would I tell them? Step 3, delay your reaction. RSD creates an impulse to react immediately, to send the message, quit the job, confront the person. Wait 24 hours. The intensity reduces with time. Always. If you relate to this, you aren't alone. Millions of people experience RSD without even realizing it has a name. So here's my question. Do you have RSD? What trigger affects you the most? ADHD community, how do you manage it? Let us know in the comments. And if you felt like someone finally understood you, check out this video on why you quickly lose interest in new hobbies. You might find some answers there too. Subscribe if you haven't already. You found the channel that tells it like it is. See you in the next video.